Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Balatro video. So, my 5-year-old is with his grandparents for the 2 days. My 0-year-old, wow, this is difficult. Talking is difficult. My baby is with his mother for now. I've spent some time with the baby earlier today, so it was her turn. And usually I only record this during the weekends, but you know what, I have the time now, so let's just make the best of it. We're gonna play the Nebula deck and we haven't beaten Orange Stake. Somehow I just lose with Nebula deck more than I should. I haven't even played it this week, but that's fine. I've done a lot of useful things. Well, I mean, this is a good start of course. Let's not hit the discard button. That would be devastating. These are also just 5 of the best cards in the deck, so it would be difficult to win in one hand after that. Although there's a lot of ways you can still do that. We couldn't even afford Obelisk if we wanted to, but we don't want to. Oh, this is interesting. So we have to pick Burglar, but the order is very interesting, right? I also don't know what the Burglar will do on the Nebula deck, because we will be playing a lot of suboptimal hands. If the order wasn't perishable, I would probably pick it over Burglar because it gives you a very interesting late game strategy. Nebula would mean that we could just get all Saturns and it would actually be relatively easy to ride this to victory. But because it's perishable, there's just no way we're gonna do that. And we're going to get a lot of money off of Burglar, I think. That's usually going to happen. Discard 2 random cards per hand play. That's actually a bonus with the Burglar, I think. Alright, let's see how quickly we can do this. We are so close to a straight here. And we're pretty far from anything else. I mean, we're gonna try and hit a flush here because that's probably the easier thing to hit. And then hit a high card in between because, well, you can't really avoid that. Still no straight, so let's just play the flush, and we are going to need another hand after that, but as long as we make it in that hand, we might not. But if we were going to make it in the next hand, then we would get $4 on top of the $4 we were already getting. This is nothing, right? We have a pair. How much would this be? So that's 16 times 2, yeah, that's not even close. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get another flush, I think. Maybe we'll get a flush. Yeah, this is not going to be the most winningest round. We don't have a scoring joker yet, so that's actually costing us a lot for now. As long as we can get a decent scoring joker that will always give us points, then Burglar can really get us through. Seltzer is not exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, for now we've played high card 3 times, flushed twice. I mean, Seltzer just gives us a few chips, but nothing else. We can open a Mega Arcana pack. But you know what? I'm actually just going to play the next round, save up some money, and we're going to probably use 4 hands again, but yeah, that's fine. Again, we have almost a straight, right? This is very close to a straight. We have almost a flush. And we have 2 pair, but that's a really low 2 pair, so we're just gonna... Oh no! Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Yes, that's happening. Is this going to kill us? That's a good question. So we're just going to have to play the best hand that we see. And that's not going to go very fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we going to do here? Right, we can just play these 2 random cards, hope that we luck into a straight. Maybe that's the best thing we can do here. Oh, we're discarding a pair of 7s, which makes it very difficult to actually make a straight after that. And we don't get anything. I don't know. I'm just playing random cards here. This, maybe the hook and the burglar are mortal enemies. I don't know. I don't remember ever actually having done this before. Yeah, I mean, we just get so close to a playable hand every time, but then everything we need gets discarded, and yeah, exactly. Almost a playable hand. Alright, we're just gonna go again. This was a nice warming up round. I don't know. Maybe burglar wasn't going to be good there, but what else were we going to do, right? I was just really hoping for just a scoring joker, right? That we could just ride to victory and have burglar give us money every round. I don't think it was a bad strategy, but it just didn't work against that boss. Wily joker is okay. Hanging chat can be good. I'm just going to open this pack first and see what happens. And we get misprint, which is very nice. Yeah, that's just better than the other ones. So misprint is going to carry us a long way. Let's just see what happens here. I am going to play the Four of a Kind, even though it's not great with the Nebula deck, but it's just going to be a win here. So worst case, we might actually end up playing a lot of Four of a Kinds, but it's not very likely. If it happens, then this is going to be good. Right, let's get some money. Get some more tarot cards. Oh yeah, we only get one tarot card slot. Oh, I always forget about this. This is so bad. So if we open the Nebula pack, we are going to get a Mars, and I don't know if I even want that. I think I just want the next round to happen. Hearts are debuffed, that's fine. I like putting steel on low cards or on face cards. Right, because I kind of want to play the high cards, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's bad. Ooh, Vampire. Well, Vampire is going to make this run a lot easier. I'm going to buy the paintbrush, but I'm not in a hurry for that. I'm also just going to open this buffoon pack. If the first hand of the round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectacle. You know what? There's a lot of good things that can happen from that. We are going to play a single 6. Medium. Add a purple seal to one selected card in your hand. That's actually pretty decent. I'm going to be discarding this 7. The moon. The moon is fine. Doesn't do all that much. It's going to take some time to get the vampire to do something. I mean, yeah, we just wanted to get a steady stream of... you know what, I'm actually going to use it. I just want this slot free. And playing a Royal Flush on Nebula deck, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this, but maybe I'm just messing up. I just don't know how to play the Nebula deck is the thing. Even though I know perfectly well how to play with the Telescope voucher, but that's well, driver's license and vampire don't interact with at all, so I don't know. Right, let's get him another joker, which is reserved parking. I'm going to buy this one as well. I really want to buy the paintbrush, but we will see if we get to. So reserved parking might help us a lot with that. I'm just gonna discard again. Let's see what happens. Then we're gonna play this. We're going to eat the upgrades for the vampire. We're going to get some money from reserve parking, I hope. We didn't get a 6. I don't think we discarded a 6. I don't know. Sixth Sense is difficult to play with. And now we don't have anything. I'm just gonna play this for the vampire again. And I'm going to assume that we will find a playable hand at some point. Sure. Yeah, and between Misprint and Vampire, we're just going to get hands that win us the round, I think. We got so much money from reserve parking, that's actually very good. Let's do this first, just get some money. Get some more upgrades. Doesn't really matter which upgrades we choose, but I'm going to get this one. All three of those are exactly the same because of Vampire, but I want this one. We don't need anything else here. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. That's a thing. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Sixth Sense this round. Let's play it like this. Let's get a lot of money. Hope for some good numbers. No, we did not get some good numbers. We're gonna use a discard here. And then let's just play this straight, which is fine. Pretty close to a straight flush, but it was not a straight flush. And now the question becomes, do we discard again? I think so. Alright, let's play another straight. Maybe we can just get away with playing straights. With Nebula, you want to have one hand type that you play more than others. So we'll see what happens. We've played high card the most by a decent amount though. We've played a lot of hands once. Alright, and now we just want... You know what? I'm gonna open this one first. Try to get something like this and then this. I think doing this is just more important. And then I don't think we need any of these. Let's just go ahead. The wall. The wall could be interesting. Get a 6? Not yet. Yeah, I don't think Sixth Sense is happening this time. I'm just gonna play a straight. Right, I think that's just going to be the easiest way to actually win this run, right? Just to play a bunch of straights. And to try to have that work for us. Well, we can discard that. We can play a flush. Not really what I was hoping for, but... I don't know. Doesn't really help with our Nebula strategy, but... Oh, that was such a low misprint number. You know what? Let's play it like this. Upgrade our Vampire and set us up for another straight. Again. Very low misprint number. Alright, now we have a straight. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, relying on misprint can be very dangerous, but sometimes it's just what you have to do. Seance is unplayable here. Cryptid will not help us. Destroy random cards. Get enhanced face cards. That's honestly not the worst, but it's probably not the best either. I don't know. I'm focusing on vampire a lot here. I'm just going to hope that it's going to be good enough. This might be a problem with our hope of getting a lot of straights, but well. Let's just see what happens. Bling. Yes. Play a pair with a vampire bonus. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen, King. More straights. And whenever misprint fires, that should be good for us. This is very nice. I can actually discard some cards here. Devil, that's nice. Devil has been good to me. Don't quote me on that. Upgrade vampire again. Alright, we're surviving. Plus 8, that's not a lot. Oh, this was so close. Yeah, we need more plus mults. Blackboard. Blackboard? I mean, yeah, that's exactly the kind of Joker we need, but ugh. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna lose this run now. We've played a lot of straights, so we need to open this pack. And I'm going to open this one first for the straight flush, and then this one. I don't know if I'm going to play any straights with all black cards, but well, oh, extra large blind, yeah. Is there a chance of us winning this one? I don't know. What are we doing here? I mean, I can use 6 cents, but I would need something very good from that in order to make it work. There's some really strong things we could get. I'm gonna try this because I think we just need some major luck in order to win this one. Great. Well, that's not gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna gamble a little bit because I think we're very far behind. Yes. Alright, we got all black cards in hand now, so we have Vampire with a few bonuses, and we have Blackboard now. Let's see how this does. We need a good misprint number. Plus 17, that's so good. Alright, this was the plan. I think I need to sell 6 cents. Right, let's start off with no. I don't know if I'm using Wraith or not, but and right, given that we have Blackboard now, we just need to be very aggressive with this. Yeah, right. Just be as aggressive as we can in turning our entire deck black. I'm just not using raid. Alright, well, we got some plus melt here. Business, yeah, perishable business card is definitely worse than reserve parking. I have no idea what's going to happen, but we should win the next one, right? That's too many red cards. I'm going to be desperate for actually triggering the blackboard here. So I'm going to actually spend some plays for that. And as long as we have face cards in hand, it's actually making us money rather than costing us money. So it's actually pretty good. Yeah, let's do this first. We don't get the poker chip, the purple chip, but we get the vampire trigger off of this lucky card, so that's good enough. Alright, we do have a plan. I don't know how good it is, but it is a plan. We're not as dependent on misprint anymore. High Priestess, that's just so bad here. Yeah. I don't know. This might also be bad, but ooh, trance. Trance is very good, honestly. Right, let's put it on a black card because we want black cards in hand. Let's win the next one. Should be doable. We have the mouth after this. That's maybe a problem. We want to discard these cards. We want to play these two, so let's have them. I'm gonna use the tarot card rather than selling it. We still need a 10. We have 5 10s in the deck. We can play more cards, but yeah. This can just get us money from reserve parking. Right, there's our 10. We're not even tempted to discard it. If we win this in one, and we should honestly, right? Between Vampire and Blackboard. Then we get our blue chip planet. So this should be good. We got a very low misprint number, but we got there and we got our Saturn. Alright, we are doing stuff. I think the mouth could easily kill us though. Square Joker is unplayable here. Yes, I want this. Let's do the world. Not the world here. Some interesting things we could do. What would we do here? We could +1 these. I mean, I think I just need to do this, but it's really, really not great. Are we beating the mouth? Because if we don't get to a straight, then we just lose, right? Yeah. But there's not much else we can do. Alright, we're just gonna play it. I don't want to spend all of my money on a wild goose chase. Get Empress, which is pretty good. And so we do this. And we make sure that the first hand we play is actually a straight. It's not the straight that we usually would play. We actually get a steal and maybe we get the blue? Let's see. This might not be 18,000 points. It is. Alright. Oh yeah, we got our planet last turn. We actually got a decent misprint number here. Alright. I like the way that we're surviving this. I don't know if opening these standard packs is even all that great, but I feel like it's making our straights more likely still, so let's just do that. And opening tarot packs for the vampire is definitely mandatory. Hang Chat is never going to do anything with our build, so I'm not even going to try that. We haven't really seen any sixes, right? Yeah, we could discard and try to find other things, but given that we have the blackboard now, I think we just need to use that. We don't have any blue chips, we don't have any other things that we might want, but yeah, let's just finish this round. I don't want 6 cents around, but we still have it. Nope. Celestial pack. Definitely want that. First level up the straight flush because we might accidentally have to play it. Then we upgrade our straight because that's the thing that we always want to play. I'm just going to open the buffoon pack as well because maybe there's something good. There's not. Right, we're actually using the Nebula bonuses here, so I'm actually very happy with that. We already have a straight here. Just gonna discard this one, the Chariots. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. That's a pretty good straight. For a second I was planning on not playing the Queen if I had the opportunity, but that would have completely bricked the blackboard, so that would have been a mistake. Yeah, this is a very good one. Plus 20 on the misprint. And we get over 70,000, which is basically twice what we needed. Alright. Yeah, X-Melt just... if you can get consistent X-Melt... Oh, I should have opened the tarot pack first. Well, that's fine. Then that just makes it so much easier to do well on your runs, right? Lose $1 per card played. Well, we're gonna go broke, but that's what it takes apparently. Oh no. I really want to play the 6 in order to use the 6 cents, but then we need to do this first. We don't get full value out of it, but well, that's the cost of playing the Nebula deck and only having one slot here. I don't know if I even want the familiar. Oh, I don't have a Jack? Well, in that case, sure, let's just play it. Still don't have a Jack. But all of these are okay with the blackboard at least. I really want a Jack. Oh yeah, I was over hand size. Alright, let's just play a full house. Probably should have done that earlier. Oh, that's actually not even a good hand. Huh, that's funny. Oh, we're going broke here. Well, that's fine. Is it fine? I don't know. Please don't kill me. We're doing so well. I want to play a straight, please. Just allow me to play a straight. I don't get to play a straight. Well, That's a shame. I did this to myself. I did not realize how much I was relying on playing straights. I should probably not have used the idol there, right? It's not called the idol, it's called 6 cents. I don't, yeah, it's game over, man. This run was very, very, very winnable, and I just screwed it up. I should have not played at 6. That was not going to help us make straights. I should have aggressively discarded for straights, but I felt like that full house was just going to be fine, right? But it only was 20,000 points. And then, I don't know, we were relying on both playing straights and having blackboard. That's also already a difficult position to be in, but we were doing well. I think we should have won this run. Beaten by the tooth. I'm not gonna play another run today. We had half an hour of content. That's fine for me. Takeaways. Just these high stakes are difficult mostly because you just don't get to make as many mistakes, right? With lower stakes, you just get to throw away hands and make mistakes, and everything just goes. And on these higher stakes, when you make mistakes, that just kills you. Maybe Misprint could have saved this run in the end, right, when we made our mistakes. I didn't really look at the numbers. It didn't really matter. Yeah, there's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think it's educational. Somehow I keep on losing on Nebula deck, and that's basically a tradition at this point. I do win on Nebula deck sometimes. I got it up to this stake, but it's probably my worst performing deck. Maybe black deck. I mean, black deck is black deck, of course. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next Balatro video. Goodbye.